Okay, so in this video, I'm going to run you through exactly how to actually order from an agent. And for people that don't know, an agent is basically the middleman, how you're actually able to order products from suppliers. So you're going to get links like Weedin, Taobao, and stuff like that, which will just send you straight to a Chinese website, which is obviously very confusing. And a lot of you do get stuck because of that, because you don't know how to actually order. But there are many different public agents you can use, such as Superbuy, which I think is the best one at the moment, or China Buy, AC Buy, Sugar Goo, and there's loads of others. They're always creating new ones, but I'm just going to run you through how to actually order from this agent. Okay, so how are you guys going to actually able to order from an agent? So I'm just going to run this through so you guys actually fully understand everything. And the first thing you guys need to do, obviously, just search up the agent. In this scenario, I am using Superbuy. Then once you actually have done that, just press sign up. All you need to do is put your email address in and password, and then you've actually signed up. Then once you've done that, you'll be put on a page like this. Now, obviously, you guys might have seen a link, something like this, and this is where you're probably getting stuck. But let me kind of show you an example with just a supplier. So let's say you've got your suppliers catalog like this, you're confused how to order, but you're seeing kind of a link in the description. Or if someone's kind of sent you a product link and then you might be put onto a page like this, there's Taobao, this one here, and then you've got also 1066. So you, obviously this page is very confusing and it doesn't really make sense how to order from. That's completely understandable. But all you guys actually need to do is, if you just go onto the top page here, you simply just copy that link. You don't actually need to worry about this page. All you're doing is copying the link. Then once you've actually copied the link, you're going to come back onto the home page and just paste it in. That's all you guys need to do, and this is going to make the whole process a lot simpler. So now you've actually done this, as you can see, now the product is there and there's actual sizes to pick from, there's colorways to pick from, it shows you the price, and obviously the price is still in CNY, but you guys just need to convert that and then you'll be perfectly fine. Another thing as well, you guys need to understand, there is a Chinese shipping fee. This isn't the fee to ship it to your actual address. This is the fee from the agent to buy the product from the supplier, and then actually the supplier to ship it to their warehouse, where then they can actually ship it to your address. So you just make sure you guys understand that, just so you don't get confused. There is going to be an extra fee down the line. But obviously, as you guys can see, now you can kind of pick your size, your colorway, everything like that. And then you have two options. You're either going to buy it now, or you're just going to add it to cart just like that. So obviously, I'm not buying this product, so I can't show you, but it's pretty simple. You just press buy, and then obviously you pick your payment provider, and then yeah, that's all you guys need to do. Then once you've actually done this, it will then be moved onto your shopping order, and you'll see this. So if I bought that Stone Island jacket, it would come up here, and basically this is just showing you all your products you've actually bought. So let me run through what this actually is. So I've bought a lot of different things for my mate. He wanted a couple pair of LV skates, and how it works basically. Um, so once you've pressed buy now, the product is then being shipped from the supplier to the agent's warehouse. And once it's actually landed at the warehouse, you'll see this obviously stored in warehouse. But whilst that hasn't, obviously you're just seeing order processing as they're still getting sent in, as this was only sent yesterday, but these were sent quite a while ago. Then once it's actually sent to the warehouse, you're then going to get QC photos. So obviously then you can actually see the product images, everything like that. Just make sure you're happy obviously before actually shipping it out. Another thing as well, because I can actually show an example why an agent can be handy. The supplier sent me the wrong sizing, and the agent have obviously sorted that, and now I'm just getting an exchange for the actual correct size for these LV skates. So once you've done this, the products in your warehouse, everything like that, you're then simply going to go up and actually just press my warehouse. Then once you do that, obviously then you're going to see all the products in the actual warehouse, and you're going to select the ones which you want to ship. In this scenario, I can't unfortunately because I'm exchanging this product, but I can still kind of show you. So you can basically go through these two options, either shipping expert or submit. The shipping expert basically will work out for your particular needs. You can either work out the cheapest shipping line possible or the quickest shipping line. I think it can do both as well. I've only used the shipping expert on all China buy, but I imagine it works the same. You do pay a little bit extra to use the shipping expert, then it will usually let you know in a day or two, let you know which shipping line they've actually picked. But if you just press submit, then it will then go through a page. I will try to find something because I thought I did have something in my warehouse to actually run through. But yeah, just so I can quickly show it. Okay, so I now do have a product which I can show you. I've got these LV skates. I just cancelled my parcel order as I was just doing that for the video earlier, but I just had to retake. So as I said, the shipping expert will just run you through whichever one you want, the quickest shipping or the cheapest. But I will show you submit now so you guys can actually know what that means. So obviously on this one, it's basically going to show you a bunch of different shipping lines that you're able to pick. And if I click on one here, it will then basically run through you um, loads of added stuff that you can actually add to your order. Now these are either to just protect your order, like the majority of these are, or to fold the shoebox will actually reduce the cost of your order, or you have got the priority stocking, which is just going to make it quicker for them to actually get your parcel to get ready. Now you're going to see this declared amount. I'm not 100% sure on this. I think it's about $12 per kg, but that's back from my Panda Buy days that I used to do that. So I'd search up just to make sure you're declaring the right amount. Just search up on Google and I'm sure something will come up. But the only thing I would say, I've never had any issues. I haven't ever had any parcels seized by customs, and I've declared the $12 per kg the majority of the time. Some shipping providers, I don't know if this one will do, there's only a certain amount you're allowed to declare. So in that scenario, I would do less, but obviously if you want to guys be safe and declare the right amount, then obviously don't do that. Then once obviously you've picked the right shipping line, obviously I've already got my address in here, and then you can just pay to ship it. The only thing you guys need to know, that's just a deposit. That fee can change. It shouldn't change massively, and I haven't had it on Superbuy yet, but they obviously undercharged me for shipping, then I had to end up paying later extra, which is a bit annoying, but it's just something you need to take in consideration so you don't actually obviously pay the wrong amount. But yeah, that's kind of the main thing. On your first order, I find an agent is quite complicated. When I first did my first order, I did have to get help. I didn't understand it. I watched YouTube tutorials and it still didn't make any sense. So if you still don't understand, obviously just text me and I'll quickly run through it with you, because you'll do your first order and then I find it quite simple to actually do. But all you guys really need to know is you're basically copying those links and actually pasting it in. And another thing as well that I wanted to speak about, a public agent is great. There's nothing wrong with using Superbuy. It is simple, but you guys should look into actually getting a private agent. The reason why I use a private agent, whenever you deposit any money into a platform like Superbuy, they're going to take a conversion rate, which is usually quite high, especially when you're doing a lot of orders or plan on doing a lot of orders. It does add up. And as you guys can see, this is 207 CNY, which is about, I think it's about 23, £24, I want to say, like around that. And that's just for one pair of shoe. Obviously, the first, couple kg are going to be more expensive and it's going to come cheaper averagely. Why? So if I had a second pair of shoes, that second pair would only probably add about £15, but obviously it still is quite pricey and the shipping will add up quite a lot. So obviously if you were interested in that, that's on my bio as well on YouTube. You can purchase that, but you don't need to because Superbuy is free. Anyone can use that and it's not a bad alternative at all. I found it is the cheapest shipping prices and I tested out all the agents, but obviously you can test them out if you want and find the best one for you. There's nothing wrong with that either.